There's one thing every Mario fan agrees on. This movie is packed with references that fly by faster than a Koopa shell coming straight at you. But did you really catch all the hidden secrets Illumination slipped in there? Right from the start, the movie throws us into the Snow Kingdom, where Bowser shows up all-powerful and gets greeted by the bravest, or maybe the most delusional little blue penguins in the whole Nintendo universe. These penguins first appeared way back in Mario 64, when you had to race them for stars. And honestly, they were fast for real. Here, they try to show off their military strength by throwing snowballs at Bowser, just like the special suit from the games that lets you shoot snowballs. The difference? In the video game it works, but on Bowser, those tiny snowballs don't do anything. Here we go, because this movie is overflowing with hidden goodies. Don't go anywhere, because what's coming next will blow your mind. Right after Bowser's epic entrance showing off the superstar he stole from the Blue Penguins, the movie cuts to a commercial of Mario and Luigi's plumbing business. The ad is so exaggerated it feels like it came straight from a local TV station. And of course, the theme song in the commercial is a perfect tribute to the intro of the classic Super Mario Bros. Super Show, the cartoon that made us want to dance like Mario, long before we even knew what plumbing was. Pure nostalgia.
It's the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's the game.
And the references to the games and Mario's history don't stop. In this scene, we see Mario and Luigi holding a wrench and a plunger, exactly like the poster of the legendary 1993 Super Mario Bros. Movie. If you remember that classic, this is a cute wink for fans who know every corner of the Mushroom Kingdom, including the ones that got stuck in the 90s. As the movie goes on, when the tiny truck model of Mario and Luigi starts sliding across the city map, you can tell it's not just a regular road. It's basically an amusement park of references. One of the coolest details is the name of the pizzeria, Punch-Out!, a direct homage to the classic Nintendo game. It's the kind of Easter egg that makes any fan think, wait, is Little Mac inside ordering a pepperoni pizza after knocking someone out? And we also see a street marked with the year 1989, the year Nintendo was founded. Going back to Mario and Luigi's plumbing commercial, there's a detail that shows just how insanely careful the animation team was. Those black and white checkerboard tiles. Yep, they're not there by accident. That pattern is basically a portal straight into the opening of Super Mario Bros. 3. It's the kind of reference that flies past anyone who's only paying attention to the plumbing. But to fans, it's an instant, I remember that. In this scene at Punch-Out! Pizzeria, Mario and Luigi are watching their own commercial on TV, trying their best to look professional. But the background is basically throwing a party full of Nintendo references. Right there on the wall, you can spot a picture of the famous duck from Duck Hunt. Yes, the same one whose dog laughed at you every time you missed a shot. And right next to it, clear as day, is an arcade machine every fan recognizes instantly. The original Donkey Kong from 1981, when Mario wasn't even Mario yet, he was Jumpman. It's almost like the pizzeria is a mini Nintendo museum, but with the smell of pizza. The guy we see playing the arcade inside the pizzeria might look like just another random customer, but he's actually one of the biggest Easter eggs in the entire movie. That friendly player is voiced by the legendary Charles Martinet, Mario's official voice in the games for decades.
It's me, Mario! It's-a me, Mario! Woohoo!
And as if that wasn't enough, he also plays Mario's dad in the movie. If you're into movies, video games, and even animated shows from pop culture, then you definitely don't want to miss the chance to subscribe to the channel right now. Another brilliant detail shows up in Luigi's phone ringtone, and it's not just any sound. The second his phone rings, we hear the iconic GameCube startup sound, that futuristic little chime every Nintendo fan recognizes instantly. It's a quick reference, but so fun to hear that it makes you want to restart the console just to relive the moment. When Luigi answers the phone to talk to a client, he doesn't even get the full address, but the brothers still sprint through the city anyway. And all that running is a super clear tribute to the classic 2D Mario games. There's even a perfect frame recreating the very first level, the block pattern following the brown yellow sequence, and that iconic little box sitting exactly where we remember it from the 8-bit world. And to finish with style, Mario slides down the pole, exactly like he used to do at the end of the stages, only the score counter was missing. Something funny the movie makes very clear. Mario has something in common with Sonic, and no, it's not speed. They both hate mushrooms. A detail so random it feels like a private joke between 90s mascots. Without his family supporting his plumbing dreams, Mario goes to his room all bummed out and does what any frustrated hero would do. Turns on his console and starts playing Kid Icarus. This scene is a gift for longtime fans, because it also references the 1986 anime, where Mario appears playing on the Famicom. In the next scene, while the brothers are watching TV, who shows up giving an interview about a flood? Mayor Pauline, and her appearance is way more meaningful than a simple news segment. She was the original damsel in distress in the 1981 Donkey Kong, the one who needed to be rescued from the big grumpy ape. And the coolest part, she's still powerful today. She also appears as the mayor in Super Mario Odyssey. Pauline went from 80s hostage to respected political leader. Feeling heroic and with zero sense of self-preservation, Mario and Luigi rush out to save the city from the flood. When they reach the underground area, they realize the sewer system is so massive it looks like a secret level no one has ever found on the map. And then we get one of the coolest references ever. Behind Mario, the cracked wall has the exact shape of his 8-bit head. It's such a fun detail that it feels like the Nintendo Mario had butted the wall and jumped straight into the 3D era. A quick homage, but impossible for fans to miss. When Mario and Luigi fall through that chaotic portal, they end up going in different directions. Luigi lands in the Shadow Realm, where every corner looks like a game over waiting to happen, while Mario drops into the colorful Mushroom Kingdom. There he meets Toad, who immediately offers to help him find the princess after hearing about Luigi's disappearance. And on the way to the castle, the movie becomes a full-on nostalgia parade. Bell-shaped trees from Super Bell, the P-switch, classic treasure chest, a Yoshi coin, a key, a helium balloon, the exclamation block, and a ton of items that look like they came straight from Nintendo's secret vault. It's basically a guided tour through a museum of power-ups. When Mario finally arrives at the castle, the movie practically explodes with references. It feels like stepping into a real-life Super Mario Land. Right away, the iconic stained glass window of Peach from Mario 64 appears, which became a recurring design in later games. The walls have those hand-drawn looking clouds, the paintings echo the classic castle missions, and even the chandelier has a design inspired by the original Fire Flower. And in the center of the hall, a giant star on the floor, just like the moment in Paper Mario. Origami King when Mario falls into the pit as the star opens. So many references at once that you feel like pausing the movie just to hunt for Easter eggs, like they're golden coins. In the next scene, Mario tells the princess he'll face Bowser with the confidence of someone who has never been hit by a blue shell, and she decides to take him to special training. And what kind of training is that? An entire video game stage brought into the real world. Everything there is fake, but perfectly faithful to the games. The classic fare bar from Super Mario Bros. 1 to 4, the giant bullet bills, gravity-defying platforms, and enough traps to make any fan tear up from excitement. And the best part is the ending, when Peach casually floats across the final gap like she's just strolling through the park. To face Bowser head-on, our heroes need reinforcements. And who better than the most muscular crew in the Nintendo universe? The Kongs. When they reach the Jungle Kingdom, Peach goes straight to the king, who turns out to be the very same monarch from the 1981 Donkey Kong game. Then comes the challenge. The king agrees to help only if Mario defeats his son. The result? Mario gets thrown into an arena with an entrance straight out of the movie Gladiator. And Donkey Kong even drops a dramatic line from the classic film in the middle of the battle. Here's a fun detail that tricks a lot of people. Everyone thinks Mario breaks blocks with his head, but the truth is, he uses his hand. The movie makes that clearer than ever. No steel skull here, it's all about punching power. Continuing our journey through the movie's coolest Easter eggs, we go back to the scene at the client's house, and this place is basically a Nintendo sanctuary. Right at the entrance, we see someone reading a book titled Galaxy, with the planet from Super Mario Galaxy right on the cover. In the back, there's a Pikmin decoration, just waiting for someone to send it on a gardening mission across the universe. And the cherry on top? A not-so-basic lamp that's more than just decor. It's a direct reference to the game's block stages, the ones we hit expecting a coin or a power-up. There are so many references in one shot that it makes you want to pause the movie and make a checklist. Right when Mario first arrives in the Mushroom Kingdom, he gets surrounded by several butterflies, just like what happens in Super Mario 64 and Mario Galaxy. It's almost like the Nintendo universe decided to welcome Mario before he even realized he was lost in a world full of mushrooms. It's a simple detail, but so nostalgic that half the fans never miss it. And when Mario and Peach run past that herd of Yoshis, yep, right in the middle of all the chaos, Mario is munching on an apple, a direct nod to Yoshi's favorite food in Super Mario World. But Peach doesn't waste any time. As soon as the moment opens up, she explains how she became the princess we know today. Remember Baby Peach from Mario and Luigi? Partners in Time? Yep, that one. She reveals that she was basically raised by the Toads as one of them, and we even see her dressed like them. We've reached the end of the video, but we're leaving 2 awesome videos for you to check out even more details and hidden Easter eggs from your favorite movies and shows.